Basically, four things are needed. One is, of course, to continue the safety nets and also introduce urban employment guarantee scheme. The second is health infrastructure. Particularly, this gives an opportunity to improve health infrastructure. Third is, as Shenggen mentioned, the rural infrastructure is needed. Lastly, implement the agriculture reforms, effectively. So for resilience and also for transformation of agriculture and food systems.
Okay. So I think as part of our agenda as an organization, I work for AGRA, which is a farmer-centered, African-led and partnership-driven organization. We see in this crisis the opportunity to pursue a transformation that will contribute to moving smallholder farming in Africa from a solitary struggle to a business that thrives. We believe for this to happen, the leadership has to come from government, who really put their own country on a path of self-transformation. Specifically with our partners, we see the opportunity to provide support to government, to regional economic organizations, but also to the private sector, especially the hidden middle, the processor, the logistic company that are able to provide opportunity to unlock value for the majority of our smallholder farmers. We believe that this crisis is a wake-up call. It's never too late for this continent to regroup and recommit itself in realizing the huge potential that we have, but the responsibility lies on us, and now is the time to act. So I seize this opportunity I look forward to the discussion around the food summit that will happen next year, which will enable us to come up with more concrete proposals around this important agenda. I thank you for the opportunity.
So my takeaway is that building back better will require increased investment from governments in agriculture. We'll need to build stronger partnerships between farmers, smallholder, small and medium enterprises, private sector, and others. But all this has to be underpinned by making sure we are inclusive, that we are striving for equity, and that women's leadership in the recovery and response effort must be included. It is a huge opportunity for us. Let us not waste it.
Yeah, we live in one world. So the diseases do not need a passport to go across countries. So we must work together. The UN has its role to coordinate different countries' action, including trade, investment, knowledge, and data. Then the international organizations like World Life Funds, even CGIAR, have their jobs to do as well. Then equally important is the national governments, so their leadership, by bringing people, communities, as well as different ministries together to tackle these challenges we have never seen before. The communities, as I said, communities play a huge role against shocks, to build a resilience against any shocks. I think the most important is it is everybody's responsibility to make positive changes. For example, our diets have to be sustainable, has to be nutritious, and our behavior, for example, social distancing, we got to respect others. And then finally, we have to build a tradition culture to help each other, to help our neighbors, to help the people who really in need. So by working together, we can truly build a resilient, maybe inclusive, as well as a more prosperous world. Thank you, Rachel.